The Rickey Smiley TV show begins its second season on Friday on TV One at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. On the line, we're joined by one of the stars of the show. She plays Monica, the ex-wife of Rickey Smiley, and you've seen her in a bunch of different things. She's got an exciting new project coming out that we're going to talk about more as we are joined by Demetria McKinney. Demetria, welcome to From the Press Box to Press Row.
Thank you so much for having me. How are you?
I'm doing great, and we missed you at the. I know you were at the CIAA tournament and didn't have a chance to catch up with you this year. And you were telling me that you've done it the last couple of years. How exciting is the CIAA for you?
It's awesome seeing all of us come together, watching the amazing talents that are to come, and being a part of the whole energy. Everything is wonderful.
Yeah, it certainly is an exciting time, and let's begin here, Demetria, because you've done a number of different things. You've been on stage. You've worked with Tyler Perry, and we'll talk more about that. But the character that you portray, Monica, in the Rickey Smiley show, talk about her. Who is she?
Monica is Rickey's ex-wife. She's a bit of drama. She is a 2013 new age career woman who hasn't quite figured out how to balance it out, but she has really good intentions. So she's a bit of drama, but she's got a big heart.
Absolutely. Now, how did this role come about for you?
I have been working, as you said, with Mr. Tyler Perry, and I loved working with him, and I love opportunities to work with new companies and production companies and things like that. So when Bobcat Film split off, that's the producer of it, I asked to audition for the role. I wanted something that would give me enough meat but still allow me to do the music so that I could get it out in a timely fashion, and I loved who she was and watching her turn of events affect the family. So that's how it all came about.
Sure, and we'll definitely want to talk more about the music, and I think people may know you more notably from Tyler Perry's House of Pain, where you played Janine Payne, and that was a very powerful role that you played.
She was a lot of fun. I actually got to play about 8 different people wrapped in one name, so it was a great transition role. It's awesome to see the reactions because a lot of people are still holding on to when she was in her addiction. A lot of people celebrate her because she came out of it and she turned everything around. You know, it's a lot of different views, and that's always a lot of fun to see how people took to her.
Sure. People are, I'm sure, still come up to you, and what do they say when they come up to you even now and talk about you having played that role?
Janine, where them twins at? Oh, Janine, is it fun being married to Alan Payne? Tell him I love him. Janine, girl, I was worried about you, but you clean up nice. You don't look like a crackhead anymore. Like I get all of that, and it's absolutely amazing.
Now, you also had a role on Necessary Roughness, correct?
Yeah, I got a chance to go on there with them. It's funny to see the different vibes and the way that everything is run. It was an awesome experience. Screen Gems is a phenomenal company, and I'm looking forward to doing more work with them in the future.
That is the voice of Demetria McKinney, who plays Monica on the TV series, The Rickey Smiley Show, Friday nights, TV One at 9 p.m. Eastern, and she joins us here on From the Press Box to Press Row. And again, Demetria, you've done stage, TV, you've done films. What do you like better?
I like all of them for different reasons. Television, obviously, for the residuals and the paycheck. Hallelujah. But theater is kind of what Latin is to language. If you get theater, everything else you can kind of do as well, because you have to hone in on every skill you have in theater. And I love the instant gratification of seeing how everybody's reacting to what I'm doing. I love the thrill of the not do-overs, the moments of uh-oh that you have to transition out of and make it seem seamless. So I love all of those for different reasons, but they all have me.
Sure. What are some of what is Tyler Perry like? I mean, what is he like as a director? Is he hard on you as actors?
It's not, I wouldn't even call it hard. Mr. Perry is a visionary, and what you would expect to come from a visionary is everything that he is. He can be intimidating at times, even unintentionally, because he's done what he's done and because he sees something in you that he thinks he can bring out and shine and showcase, that can be intimidating, but he's a very nurturing person. He takes the time to explain the vision. He walks the vision that he talks about. So it's been an awesome journey working with him.
Whether it's TV, stage, or film, maybe the hardest role that you've had to do?
I would say the mountaintop. I got a chance to work with Kenny Leon's True Colors Theater, and Jasmine Guy directed the mountaintop here in Atlanta. And it was a 2-person show with no intermission. So there was no scene change. There were no costume changes. It was based on the life of Dr. King, but it was a whole different side of what he might have been on his last day here on Earth. So having to engage the audience for 2 hours, 2.5 hours each night with just 2 people, no glitz, no glam, no nothing, and expect them to sit in those seats was a real challenge, and I enjoyed it so much. I actually got nominated for Best Actress in a theatrical play. So very excited. I was an amazing, amazing director, but that was my favorite by far.
Demetria McKinney, who plays, of course, Monica on the Rickey Smiley Show, TV1, on Fridays at 9 p.m. Eastern, joins us here on the program. So, Demetria, I mean, stage, film, TV, of course, you're working doing the Rickey Smiley Show. What's next for you?
Well, Rickey Smiley just wrapped, and I want to say thank you to everybody who has supported that. We got the highest ratings of TV1's history with that sitcom. House of Pain is still in syndication. Thank you all for watching that as well. And In the Meantime is a movie that I am a part of that is coming out August 15th, I believe, August 15th or 16th. Also, Let the Church Say Amen is a BET movie directed here in Atlanta. It's going to be coming out at the end of summer, early fall. And I am currently actually at my video shoot as we speak right now, filming my video with Musiq Soulchild called Still Believe in Love. It's actually one of the songs on the soundtrack to the movie In the Meantime. So the music is actually taking off and moving really fast. I'm super excited.
I know you have to be, because I know your single had been out for a little while now. And so, working with Musiq Soulchild, how has that been to this point?
You know what? He is the best brand of stupid I've ever met. He is absolutely amazing. And when you see somebody who's been in the industry with the success that they've had, it's easy to expect them to be kind of stingy with information. It's easy to expect them to be kind of stiff and, kind of about the rigmarole of the industry. But he is so amazingly charming. He is willing to share. He is embracive of other artists, and it was an absolute joy to work with him. I was sitting there writing the song. He actually produced the music, and we were sitting there writing the song, and when he came in the next day for the session, he asked me if he could be on my song. Oh, my God. So, of course, that was a no-brainer, and now to see it actually being in a movie and shooting my first video with it, it's been unreal. So I keep saying I'm super excited, but I don't know how else to say it.
No question.
I got the opportunity to work with Jennifer Holliday on Dreamgirls. I mean, it's been a really, really good year. And this is just blossoming. Just keep going.
Absolutely. I mean, you're definitely a rising young star when it comes to acting. But what are you learning about yourself in terms of it as being a music artist?
Oh my gosh, that music is a whole different road. You know how basketball players will tell people they want to be a rapper?
Right, right.
And some people are like, yo, just stick with the ball. I don't want people to get it mistaken. I was always a singer first. That was my outlet. It was my passion. It was my voice. So the acting, I definitely love it, and I've embraced it, and I enjoy it. But I'm getting back to me with this album. So that's what I'm hoping people get from it. It's honest. It's real. I'm a Christian, but I'm a real person. So I'm discussing real things. And I hope that especially women can really relate to it. Man, there's stuff on there for y'all too. But I just really want to give every emotion that a woman goes through a chance to shine in this EP.
Hold the line there 1 second, Demetria. You're listening to From the Press Box to Press Row. We're talking with actress Demetria McKinney. More with Demetria on the other side.
You've heard what Donald's got on his mind. What's on yours? We'll find out next. Call 1-800-241-0421 and join us in the press box to Press Row for everything but the stale catered chicken.
Hey, football fans. Join us for the 9th annual MEAC Swag Challenge presented by Disney at the Florida Citrus Bowl, Sunday, September 1st, Labor Day weekend. The Mississippi Valley State Delta Devils hit the gridiron against the Rattlers of Florida A&M. As always, it's more than just a game. The weekend kicks off Saturday, August 31st, with the spectacular pep rally at Downtown Disney. On game day, don't miss the Fan Fest, Great Heart and Soul tailgate, and kickoff. To get your tickets, call Ticketmaster. The MEAC SWAC Challenge is presented by Disney and sponsored by the U.S. Army and Corps. Visit us online at www.meacswacchallenge.com and get your tickets today.
Those who can, do. Those who can't, talk. Join Donal Ware in the conversation. From the press box to press row.
Wrapping it up with Demetria McKinney, who joins us here on From the Press Box to Press Row. So, Demetria, when can we expect, you're working on the new project, but a forthcoming album? When can we expect that?
Yes. Top of to middle of September.
Wow, right around
I should have everything wrapped up. Oh, yeah. We've been working really diligently. Everybody's been really patient, but now it's time to go ahead and let this baby out. Thank you.
So who are you working with? Well, you said Musiq Soulchild, but who else are you working with on the album?
Musiq Soulchild, I've had a lot of consultation from Bangladesh. I've had consultations and a couple of song sessions with Brian Michael Cox, so we're in talks and working with that. I've actually got a single out right now with Anthony David called Living It Up on his Love Out Loud album. So those are the main ones. I love the fact that I have an opportunity to work with some of the greats like Brian Michael Cox, like Musiq Soulchild. But then there are also some amazing, amazing, talented people who you haven't necessarily heard of yet, but you will. There's a young lady named Jane Hancock. Shout out, Jane. She wrote 3 of the songs that I'm going to be releasing very soon, and her writing is so incredible that now she's writing with Kelly Rowland. She's writing with Beyonce. She's got the attention of Mariah. So, you never know where the talent is going to come from. I'm just about making good music.
Absolutely. And I think I was reading where you are were a military brat, and so your major roots in Atlanta. What with that, are you big into sports?
Man, I'm a Dallas Cowboys.
Oh, no.
To a fault.
Oh, no.
Dallas Cowboys. I said it. I said it. Don't come for me.
Look, listen, I'm a Skins fan now.
What?
Yes. RG3 all day.
Y'all killed me last Thanksgiving. I was so upset. Like, I threw something at the TV, and it was my dad's, and there was a little bit of a scuffle, but it's all good. Now, don't get it twisted. I love the Cowboys, but I'm not a fan of Romo. I probably shouldn't say that out loud. I think he's phenomenal. I think he has the numbers, but I don't think that the numbers match up with what the Cowboys have done thus far. I need him to step up. I need him to be the leader I know he can be. So the RG3, Cruz on the Giants, all of y'all can just sit down.
And you know what? The numbers on the field, not matching the numbers out of Jerry Jones's checkbook either.
Hey, come on, somebody. Didn't they just give him a raise, like a ridiculous raise, and now they want him to start planning the plays and stuff? When I tell you I was stomping around in angry goulashes in the water that day, I was so mad.
That is awesome. That is awesome. Can't wait to get. Those are epic games. I mean, like you said, but not only the Thanksgiving game, but the game at the end of the season, the team that won went to the playoffs, and unfortunately, it wasn't you guys.
Thank you so much for that friendly reminder. Bitter party of one. My table is now available. Like, I was so disappointed. I was so disappointed. And I mean, it's awesome going to the games. The arena is great, but we got to make that star shine a little brighter. Jerry, Romo, somebody. We got Lee back. We got some amazing people. We just have to figure out the formula, man.
And I must say, Demetria, I don't typically treat my guests this way, but you said you were a Cowboys fan. I love you. Now, don't get me wrong, but I mean, you're Cowboys, so I don't typically treat my guests this way. But hey, I mean, I had to let you know.
Oh no, it feels like family. I absolutely enjoy it.
Good deal. Well, again, check out Demetria McKinney Fridays at 9 p.m. Eastern on TV One as she plays Monica on the Rickey Smiley Show. Gracious enough to join us here on From the Press Box to Press Row. Demetria, you've done an outstanding job. Extremely proud of you. Continued success in all you do.
Thank you so much. And anybody who wants to follow the journey, my Instagram is at Demi McKinney, and my Instagram is Demetria for real. My Twitter is at Demi McKinney. Holla at me. I'm there.
All right. We'll talk with you soon. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.